The Gateway Tunnel Project. In the heart of the northeastern United States, where millions of people rely on efficient transportation, there's a vital lifeline beneath the city's streets, the Gateway Tunnel. To understand the significance of the Gateway Tunnel, it is important to preface by stating that the existing tunnels connecting New Jersey and New York were built over a century ago. In fact, the demand for efficient transportation has long outpaced the capacity of these aging tunnels. As a result, commuters often face delays, overcrowded platforms, and an unreliable commute. To address this challenge, plans for the Gateway Tunnel were set in motion. The Gateway Tunnel Project is a massive undertaking aimed at building new tunnels to increase transportation capacity and resilience in the Northeast Corridor. Let's take a closer look at the project's key components. The tunnel project will include the construction of 2 new rail tunnels, allowing for expanded rail service between New Jersey and New York. The project also involves critical infrastructure improvements, including the replacement of the existing Portal Bridge, a notorious bottleneck for train traffic. The first phase of the project includes the construction of a railway tunnel under the Hudson River, also known as the Hudson Tunnel Project. The $16 billion tunnel project will improve connectivity between New Jersey and New York City and address the challenges arising out of the aging infrastructure. Final regulatory approval was received in December 2021. 2023, preliminary construction commenced, and major construction is slated to commence in 2024. ENR writes. The Hudson River Ground Stabilization Project plan calls for the identification and removal of obstructions and ground improvements along a section of the riverbed where the planned rail tunnel would later be built, according to bidding documents. The stabilization would be performed on a 1,200 feet long section under the eastern side of the river. Responses to the RFP were due in October. According to Gateway, work on the stabilization project is set to start next year for completion by January 2027. The larger plan is to build a new 2-tube tunnel and other track alignment to carry Amtrak and New Jersey Transit trains on a 4.5-mile section of the Northeast Corridor, a busy passenger rail line between Boston and Washington, D.C., with the tunnel itself about 2.4 miles long. The existing tunnel would be rehabilitated following the construction of the new crossing. The entire project is scheduled for completion in 2038. The benefits. So, what will the Gateway Tunnel mean for the people of the Northeast? These tunnels will not only alleviate congestion but also enhance the overall reliability of the rail network, reducing the risk of service disruptions due to aging infrastructure. Firstly, it will mean a more reliable and efficient commute. Reduced delays and overcrowding will make life easier for the millions of commuters who rely on this network. Secondly, the project will create thousands of jobs and stimulate economic growth in the region, as it requires a significant workforce for construction and ongoing maintenance. Lastly, it enjoys strong bipartisan support and is seen as a critical investment in the future of transportation infrastructure. As we wrap up Part 1, it's clear that this project represents an opportunity to be a lifeline for the Northeast, connecting people, businesses, and communities. The Gateway Tunnel is touted to be one of the most symbolic markers of progress resulting from the infrastructure plan, a commitment to the future, and a testament to the power of infrastructure. But what about equity in the planning and delivery? In subsequent segments, we will discuss this as we provide updates. Thank you for joining me for Part 1 of the Gateway Project, a symbol of both the challenges and opportunities that the Northeast faces as it seeks to modernize its vital transportation infrastructure while respecting its community's needs and history. Subscribe for updates on the tunnel. Until then, I remain yours for equitable infrastructure.